feel last night when you came up with a big hit in the last inning of your last bat?
It was great, you know. Just happened to put good wood on the ball. I got out. Everybody's playing good baseball, so good win for the Fish.
Just go by and tell me how it felt when, right now you're struggling a little bit and stuff like that, and you're starting to swing the bat a lot better now that you're working with Tom and everything. How's that going and everything?
It's going good. Like you said, been struggling a little bit. Still keeping my head up. Nothing's changed, just making better contact. Still having fun on the field, and winning too, so everything's good.
Okay. Yeah. How do you feel that your defense come around better? You're moving a lot better in the outfield. You have Reggie Abercrombie in the center, and he's outstanding, by the way, and best player y'all got on the team. But outstanding out there, and you're looking very well out there in the outfield. You're making great catches. You're taking away home runs and doing a whole lot of things to help this team win.
Yeah, like you said, got Reggie in center and got Donnie Webb in right. You really can't ask for a better outfield. Just like I said, we're having fun out there, keeping it loose. Rick's keeping it loose, so we just go out there and play hard baseball and hopefully have a win.
Now talk about how you get the DH most of the time, every time. Now that Reggie and Donnie plays outfield all the time, and you DH most of the time.
I have nothing to do with that. I don't make the lineup. I'll just play.
So you're telling me that you don't care?
Ladies and gentlemen, Reggie Abercrombie, everybody. I got to ask you one question about that catch last night in the outfield. What's it like to see that ball come off the bat? The fence is there. What are you thinking about?
Basically just to get back to a spot so I can give myself a chance. With the wind blowing like it was yesterday, I kind of knew I was going to have to play a little deep. The ball's usually, where I usually stand or I get them, or going to be a little further. So off the bat, I just try to run to a spot and knowing that the wind's going to blow it my way and just try to make a good play on it. Happened to fall in my glove.
I don't think it was quite that easy. Ryan, this team, I suppose for the caliber of the ball players they are, started a little bit slowly hitting, but now the bats are booming. Is it just a change of approach, or is it just you get into the season and things happen?
I would say it's because we don't really get a spring training in indie ball. Back in the minor leagues, you get 3 weeks to 6 weeks to get ready, and then you go in the season, and everybody's pretty ready to go by then. But I think when you just go into indie ball, you play a couple exhibition games, and you gotta pretty much wing it, and you're ready to go. So I think it just takes time with guys like this, especially older guys that are, bodies takes a little longer to get ready. So that's what I would say it is.
Have you done anything? Have you made any adjustments, or are you just basically swinging it the same way you did at the start of the year?
No, I've made some adjustments with Tom. There's subtle things that definitely they're obviously making a difference, but he's definitely helped me out a lot. So I definitely say it's the stuff that he's been teaching me to do that's been helping me out lately.
Okay, what are the secrets?
The secrets. I can't give you my secrets. But, it's just simple things like getting your foot down earlier and, just basic concepts of hitting that sometimes we forget as, we get into certain slumps or.
There's no difference really than a golfer, is it? Like, you start swinging bad unless somebody looks at it, you don't know.
Exactly. You don't realize you're doing something after you've made it a habit for so long, and then someone has to remind you of the basics, and it's like, oh, that's exactly what I needed to do. And so that's kind of what it was, like an aha moment.
This whole team is starting to hit. You've been getting great pitching all year. This has to be a pretty good clubhouse right now when you've won 3 in a row and you're 26-14.
Yeah, obviously you see everyone over there. Everybody's pumped up. Everybody's playing loose, having a blast. We're not really pressing or anything like that. So, obviously everything's good when you're winning. So, hopefully we can keep it up and keep that feeling going.
What does rain and bad weather do to your timing, to your preparation?
Well, obviously you can't get on the field and, hit BP or take ground balls or anything. So, that kind of sucks. But, sometimes it's actually good for you because, you get to rest more. You don't have to do all that preparation. You can just go to the cage, get your swings, and go play. So I think it might actually help some people,
Great pitcher today. Did you see him in Fargo?
Yeah, I played with him. I remember he started a couple games while I was there and everything, and we played him over there when we were in Fargo too, and I got a hit off him. So, I know what he's got and everything like that. But he's a good pitcher, so we got to be prepared.
Good luck today.
Appreciate it. Thank you.